Looks like we're muted, huh? No. Greetings, community.
Well, by the way, we are aware of the crazy delay we are having right now. You will hear things
You know what? I realized I didn't even hook up the interweb.
What do you mean?
No Ethernet.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you can go do that. So, I know that was a messed up intro.
Let's do it again.
I just wanted to get that.
Greetings, community.
Greetings, community.
We are
1-2
Comic Talk.
And we're just chilling out here.
What the hell are you doing home?
I'm not feeling very good.
Yeah, he's not feeling very good.
Sure.
So we're gonna work on.
I'm home a little earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna work on. We're gonna work on him getting better. And we thought the best way for him to get better was
to talk about comics.
To go live and talk about comics.
We have 141.
Yeah, he's not feeling very good. We do have 141. Let's see who's in the chat.
Captain Comics.
Hey, Cap, how are you?
Hold on, I want to set up my PS4.
Hope all things are good, Cap. Appreciate you being here.
I don't like it putting on top of my processor.
Sorry about that. We're gonna need a better place to place your PS4. I hope everyone's doing well out there. Yeah, Kai's at home. He's not feeling well. He woke up late and he decided, you know what? He doesn't normally stay at home, so.
I tried to do it a lot last semester. Sometimes I succeeded, sometimes I didn't. But I tried to stay home too often just because of morning sickness that wears off.
Morning sickness?
Like, by the time, I don't even know what that is, but basically by the time, like, I'm feeling energized, it's halfway through the day. So I just kind of have to get through the morning. Mm-hmm. But today was, like, different because I was genuinely feeling sick. So I was like, nah, I should stay home. And regardless, I'm trying to limit myself to one absence a month.
Which I would appreciate. So
I use it if I really need to.
Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right?
It is a Tuesday.
And we do have some picks. We've yet to get through. I just erased it. We've yet to get through all of our books that we received the other day when we end up doing our haul opening, and I've yet to go through all my stuff. I know you haven't got to go. There's a bunch of books here still, and there's tomorrow, which what I'm getting at. As we mentioned before, we end up getting stuff through the mail. Also, we buy stuff at our local LC, at our LCS. And what I am looking forward to getting is this cover for Doctor Strange #2. This is silly. And I'm digging this book. Also, I like Mark Waid's stuff. I'm hoping to get he was at the LA Comic-Con this year, and he had to catch a plane, and I said, stay here, let me get CGC. Yeah, that didn't happen in time. So, being that he's a friend of ours, we're going to try to meet up with him and see what we can do about trying to get, does his ovaries hurt? Yeah, we'd almost see him with him having morning sickness, wouldn't it, Cap?
I'm stupid.
Well, your terminology was funny.
I was sick in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
But, no, he's not suffering from true quote-unquote morning sickness.
Because
he's not you're not pregnant.
I know what it. No, I know what it is. I just wasn't thinking.
So, we've got to actually go through all of our books. As I said, there's this whole storyfolio right here, still full of books. Hey, if anyone out there wants to jump on, hang out with us.
Sleepy Reader 666.
How's it going, Sleepy? Hope your day's going well. We're doing all right. We're just hanging out. He wasn't feeling the best, so he decided to hang out at home. And basically, he thinks his best medication at the moment is
to talk about comics and play video games.
Is to hook up his PS4 and hang out on a live stream.
Play
so
some games, yeah.
That's what we're doing, and hopefully this will be the right medication for him.
Midstream, we can always swap to the vision that shows the game if you ever wanted to do that.
You have the other camera up there that you can put in too if you wanted to.
Right.
So, yeah, well...
If the community wants to see the game, we can do that.
Yeah, if you want to be also double tortured by watching both us and him play the game and watch me talk about comics. So, speaking of which, I don't know what you guys out there have been reading. I know I'm looking forward to a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I've yet to get through everything. Matter of fact, I end up forgetting that I had a couple of books at the shop that I end up having to pick up. And then when I went there, I ended up realizing...
Hey, Mark Spector.
Hey, Mark. Hope you're doing well. And again, if you want to jump on, we'll shoot you a link. There was a couple of books that I had forgot to put on my list that I always read.
Sleepy said comic talk is always medically recommended.
I agree with you, Sleepy. Speaking of which, also Sleepy, he ended up sleeping in way late. He thought that was also one of the better medications. And then he woke up and had...
To 12.
And then you had your ramen.
Yeah, that was good. I mean...
Yeah, and like I said, you need to go get some type of cold medicine or something in you now that you've eaten.
Yeah.
And then, he's just going to hang out, and hopefully he'll be better for tomorrow. Get his butt in the skull. But aside from that, yeah, we've yet to go through our stuff, and I like I said, there was some books that I yet to pick up. One of the cool things I want to make mention is that I'm into this whole Ravencroft thing, and I'm a big symbiote fan, and I end up catching Kai here reading this the other day, and just warmed my heart because he's not really a huge symbiote dude. And
me?
Yeah, you're not. You're yet to really warm up to all these. You don't crave this stuff like I do. I mean, anything symbiote related, it seems cool. Like I'm buying it.
I think it's cool.
You have to sit there and go through these books and want to. It's not. I mean, I'm not saying. There's other stuff that you just like. Give me that book now.
Like what?
Well, when I brought the Unsacred thing, that was the first thing you grabbed.
True.
All right, when I had Pretty Violent out, when we just got that was the second thing you grabbed.
Yeah, I do have a craving.
What I'm pointing out is there's certain books that you're just like, that's mine. Okay.
And that's what you're talking about?
That's pretty much the point I'm making. There are certain books that you desire, and I was hoping that would be, down the road, that would be... Well, and just seeing you actually staying up late at night, late meaning around 11:30, and, reading the book, I was like, yeah. That's not what I expect. I actually had to take it out of your hands and say, no. You have to go to sleep. Which is funny, because I've yet to actually read it, too.
It was... Oh, my God. It got good.
Yeah,
I didn't know about Vermin... And it talks about 3 characters. It talks, or 2. Talks about
Again, I'll show this.
Vermin, and then it talks about Red Goblin.
Well, see, and I'm, and I have not bought that whole Red Goblin thing, though. And now that some of the heat has died down, I'm gonna put it in the ear of my LCS because I'd like to buy some of those type of things. At my LCS, and I want to get that whole starting from around 692, but the significant ones are 697, 8, 9, and 800, and I want to get good clean copies of those. I am a Red Goblin fan, but I am a secondary fan, and what I mean by that is I haven't read the primary hey, Superpower.
Gun?
Hey, we're doing well. What's up with you? I haven't read the primary storyline of that, and I feel kind of, I don't want to say shamed, but I'm just saying I'm not at a real place to really speak highly of it as much as I appreciate the storylines that came after it, and I'm really digging it. And anything symbiote related, like I said, I dig. I keep looking up there because I want to show you another cover that which I'm thinking about doing down the road. I work in entertainment. I have a friend of mine that made me years ago this cool piece of plexi that I had screwed to my wall. And what it allows me to do is I can slip in and out books and display them. Now, I keep it really far in the corner. My wife has always been concerned that if I display any of these books, people would look at it and go, huh. But I want to show you this book that I have up here. And I think this one might even be signed. Hold on.
Oh my god, this is hard. Superpower Reviews is here.
This one isn't signed. However, this is the variant of the Red Goblin, Red Death. And I end up buying that. God, I think there was like the 3 different covers for it. And I do know that at Mega City 1, being that I'm a buddy of the owner there, he hooks me up all the time. He did give me a signed copy. I believe it's the writer there that ends up frequenting his shop, especially like only 3 blocks over is Golden Apple. Frankie Comics just released a Wolverine #1 variant that will be available for purchase, I think, around 5 o'clock, which will be in about a half hour. 5 o'clock Eastern time. And what I'm getting at is that it's basically available at 2 main places, which is Golden Apple and Frankie's Comics. The reason why I bring that up is I'm just pointing out how large they are. So some people don't mind going like 2 blocks over and going to this other place called Mega City 1. It's a real tiny place. It used to be a music shop that they converted into a comic book shop. I can attest that I like going there, one, because it opens at 8 a.m. and I don't know any comic shop that's willing to open at 8 a.m. And then I like the fact that if I know I'm just getting regular covers, or they may have a variant or 2, they're not very large, but if I'm just getting regular covers, I'd rather go there. They give me a great discount, and I don't have to fight off like 30 or 40 people that are there trying to hammer the shop to try to get their books. The way it is at Golden Apple. That place gets crazy. One of the things I wanted to talk to the community about is something that Kai brought up to me, which is what are we going to do with all these books eventually? So I'm working on trying to fabricate something in one of the closets to where I can actually do like hey Ben, how's it going? And again, anyone wants to hang out with us, just shoot us an Instagram or something, and we'll throw you an invite. But
we'd have to swap to StreamYard though.
Bro, what are we on?
OBS.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
You use StreamYard for the multi.
Yeah, I should. That's true.
Plus, it actually streams a lot better than because of the delay.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you know what we're gonna do, people? You want to jump off? Start over?
Yeah, we can.
Let's do that. So that's what we're gonna do. Being that we want to have people jump on if they like, we're gonna jump on this off of this OBS. We're gonna jump on over on the StreamYard, and maybe we can get rid of some of this lag, and we'll be right back. Jump in with this. I have a box that we just purchased specifically for slabs. I'd love to be able to show you the box. Love to be able to show you some of the slabs. And so we'll be back in a bit. All right, people. See you in a bit.